Hi Clara, this is Angel. I just wanted to make a quick video on how I've organized my Mendeley file. So you can see that I have quite a few files over here, and the files work as they do on any Word program or anything. So in order to make a file, you just right click and you can add a new folder. So if you right click anywhere in this area and then just hit new folder, that way you can do a new folder. So for me, I organize by course and then also by topic. So these are all my resources for the current class that we're working in. But you can see there's a little arrow over here, and I've actually made multiple files within that file. And so if I wanted to add a file within this single one, I can just go ahead and go new folder, and it would give me a new folder within that. So I've already created a few folders, and what I ended up doing is I have a folder for each of my themes. So if I click on emotions in teaching and learning, I have all of these articles here. And then under that, I have a few that crossed over between online and face-to-face, and so I wanted to clarify those. So those are my general articles about emotions in teaching and learning, and those were used a lot in my introduction, but kind of throughout. So my first actual theme for my lit review is going to be the community of inquiry and the relationship of inquiry models. So that's what Coy and Roy stand for. And so these are all of my articles that were related to Coy and Roy for the research. And so they're in here, and when I bring them in, I make sure to update all the details over here when I first bring them in. My next theme is going to be online emotional presence. And so all of my articles that deal with online emotional presence are located in this, and you can see that they're uploaded as PDFs, but they're also stored on my computer as PDFs, and that's really important. So you store them on your computer, and then they're linked in Mendeley. They're never actually just stored in Mendeley. So the PDFs are all here, and I've updated all of the details over here. And then under each of these categories, I have different focus areas. And then finally, my third theme is going to be my methodology, and you can see I don't have as many articles on that just yet. So that helps me organize, at least when I'm reading them. When I'm citing them in text, it doesn't necessarily matter which folder they're in because I'm already talking about emotional presence or whatnot. So how I get them into these folders is when I have say this little article right here by Bill Serban. If I wanted to move that into the emotions in teaching and learning, I would click on it, and then I would actually drag it over and drop it into the file where I wanted it to go. And so when I open this now, that is actually going to be in here as well. It still stays in the original folder. So this original folder has all of my articles so far for the lit review. So when I drag and drop it to another folder, it doesn't remove it from here. It just also links it to this other area. So that's how I have organized my files in Mendeley. So this is the current literature review that we're writing right now, and then this is my general topic, and then my theme 1, my theme 2, and my theme 3. And then under my theme 2, there were some subheadings that I easily just helped me with organizing. All right. Well, that's just a little bit of explanation of how I organize in Mendeley, and the real magic comes is when you're working in a document. So this is just a plain document, and I'm typing, and I think, oh, that's Garrison. Garrison said that. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to my references, and I believe you're using it properly. I'm going to find my Garrison model, and then I'm going to hit OK, and it will format whatever that citation is for you. So let's see, let's do this one here. And you can also do multiple ones as well. So once I have them all in here, and I think that you're using Mendeley because when I read your paper I could see, and then you would insert a page break, you would do your references, that's going to be centered, and then right underneath your references, you would get it left aligned again, and then you come back to your reference tab and you do insert bibliography, and it will bring in your items, and then you just have to double space it. And then it'll look like that. And of course there shouldn't be an extra space there. And this would be Times New Roman 12. So, all right, well, I thought I'd just let you know, show you a little bit of how I organize in Mendeley. But the important thing is that you have the PDF saved somewhere on your computer and it's stable. So when you drag and drop it in here, it brings in a copy of it, but it doesn't actually move the one that's on your computer. And then what's really important is that you go through these details and make sure that all these details are accurate. All right, thanks. I hope that helps a bit.